Humility Cooper. Humility Cooper c. 1619 prior to 1651, of Leiden, Holland, travelled in 1620 on the voyage of the ship Mayflower as a 1-year-old female child in the company of the Edward Tilley family. Although Edward Tilley and his wife died the first winter in the New World, Humility survived to live her young life in Plymouth Colony, returning to England possibly in her teen years. Her fate in England is unknown. Humility was born about 1619 in Holland to Robert Cooper and his wife Joan Gresham of Henlow in Bedfordshire, England. They are known to have been in Leiden with English Separatists, as in 1618 his name appears on a Leiden business agreement. He was a nephew of Edward Tilley's wife Anne, and with Humility's father Robert Cooper apparently being his brother, who may have been a resident of Leiden, Holland at the time of Mayflower sailing. The Mayflower voyage. Edward and Anne Tilley came aboard the Mayflower without any children of their own, but in company with two young relatives of Anne's, her 16-year-old nephew Henry Sampson and her 1-year-old niece Humility Cooper. Both children had apparently been given over to the Tilleys in Leiden, but the reason those two children were with them has never been fully explained. Per William Bradford's later recollection of this family, Edward Tilley and Anne his wife, and *2* children that were their cousins, Henry Sampson and Humility Cooper. Why Humility was in the custody of the Edward Tilleys is unknown. Possibly her mother was deceased, and if she was an orphan and Tilley, being childless, may have a son. The Mayflower departed Plymouth, England on September 6/16, 1620. The small 100-foot ship having 102 passengers with about 30 crew members. The first month in the Atlantic, the seas were not severe, but by the second month the ship was being hit by strong North Atlantic winter gales, causing the ship to be badly shaken with water leaks from structural damage. There were 2 deaths, but this was just a precursor of what happened after their Cape Cod arrival, when almost half the company would die in the first winter. On November 9/19, 1620, after about 3 months at sea, including a month of delays in England, they spotted land, which was Cape Cod. And after several days of trying to get south to their planned destination of the colony of Virginia, strong winter seas forced them to return to the harbor at Cape Cod Hook, where they anchored on November 11/21. The Mayflower Compact was signed that day. There were 41 of the adult males, including the servants, who signed the Mayflower Compact on November 11, 1620. Life in New England. In the 1623 division of land with the Winslow family, she was assigned 1 acre as Humility Cooper, adjoining the property of Henry Sampson. In the 1627 division of cattle, she was in Lot 5 with the Brewster family as Humility Cooper. Return to England. From William Bradford's 1651 writing, she was sent for into England, by whom it is not known, possibly her father. Her return to England may have occurred sometime about 1638 or prior to that. She was baptized at the Church of Holy Trinity Minories in London on March 17 or 19, 1638/9, with the record stating she had been born in Holland. Her baptism date would have made her age 19 then, and with the Tilleys on the Mayflower in 1620 she would have been about 1 year old. The fate of Humility Cooper. From William Bradford's 1651 recollection, writing of the death of Humility Cooper. There is no further information about her.